He's on a Totem Warz, brother. Aloha and welcome to Griffin's Old DIECAST Motorsports, home of the most unforgiving mountain raceway, Obsidian Mountain, and welcome to episode 2 of the Totem Warz. This episode, we are going to have a totem shakedown. Yes, that's right. The totem drivers are going to take a run at each other and see if anybody can make a move into totem ranks. Our next episode, episode 3, we're going to have the first of our season 2 challengers take on the Guardians, and hopefully they'll be going after the totem drivers. Here's a look at the current totem lineup. J-Bo is on the hot seat at number 10, and Priestess still holds that number 1 spot. Will this be the season Priestess gets taken down? Let's get into the races and find out who's moving and who's shaking. First up, it's going to be J-Bo, hoping to get off the hot seat and into a cooler position, but he's got to get past Devlin Hawks and Wheeljack to do it. All right, here we go. First race of season 2. Devlin in that Solaire on the inside, J-Bo on the outside takes the lead on divided straight. Devlin takes it back, going into Calamity Corners, throws a block. J-Bo spins out, he's on the wall, and Devlin is off the track. 1, 2, and you're both out. Next up is Jai Ito in his first race since recovering from his injuries of last season. He'll be facing off against Simon Blaine and Shuriken, who found no favor in last season, dropping far out of that top 3. Both these drivers had a bad season 1. And they're both looking to make a comeback. Who's going to make the move? Who's going to be shaken? Jai takes the lead, but as Simon takes over on the pipeline into Calamity Corners, they're bumper to bumper coming out of the exit, getting a little loose there. Ooh, they were door to door. They were door to door, and then Jai ran off the road, and Simon is going to take that win. So no advancement for Jai this time. Simon Blaine gets to go up against Racing Rick from Rick's DIECAST Racing. Now, Rick brung it and put it all down last season, catapulting all the way to the 4th rank in the Totem Drivers' Den. But then came along Variant and his Kodachrome Jamera, dropping Rick down a notch, and Thunder Girl left Rick where he is in the rankings today. Simon looking to make a move against Racing Rick. That's a hard-fought battle right there. They're door-to-door to start, but Racing Rick takes over in the pipeline, extending the lead to Calamity Corner. Both have a nice line. Simon gets a little loose, and now he's spun out, and Rick's across the finish line in a sub-7-second time. Lickety split, and there is Simon. Racing Rick defended with purpose against Simon. Now he'll face Thunder Girl and that Wildcat. This mighty lass from Mass drives on lightning and hammers down opponents as she clawed her way 5 spots on the totem last season. Racing Rick was the last one that she clawed past. He's looking to get that top 5 spot back. Here's his chance. Had a noselead, but Thunder Girl takes over in the pipeline into Calamity Corners. Gets a little high, but comes out okay. Rick's on her bumper, tries to get past her in the cavern turn, but it's a no-show, no-go. And Thunder Girl with the sub-7-second time. Thunder Girl will now face off against Suki Kyoto and Treadpool. Suki was ranked 4th on the totem when last season started, and she fought her way up to 2nd place by mid-season, but was dropped by Morgan and then Variant, and here she is again, ranked 4th. Very talented and hard driving Suki Kyoto in Treadpool, looking to hold her position against Thunder Girl. Oh, and she flips out going into Calamity Corners. Thunder Girl gets by. And she's not going to be able to hold that position as she's giving it up to the Thunder with another sub 7-second time. That Wildcat is a great racer. Fierce. To survive this mountain, a driver has to have a great car, honed skills, and the favor of the mountain spirits. Unfortunately, Suki had 2 of them that race. And that puts Thunder Girl up against Variant and that Kodachrome Chimera. If there is ever a true silver bullet, this car is it. Starting in the mid-season, he shot up the ranks in leaps and is now ranked 3rd on the totem. Thunder Girl looking to make another jump up the ranks, getting past Variant in that Kodachrome Chimera. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. And there goes Variant through Calamity Corners, gets high. Oh, and Thunder Girl wipes out in the exit. Variant spins around. Is he going to get across the line? Yes, he does. But Thunder Girl's doing a lava cake impression up at the Temple turn. That was a long slide from the exit of Calamity Corners. Variant is going up against Morgan Stark and Ravager. He might just be racing uphill on this one. It's been a long, steady climb up the ranks for Morgan, being ranked 7th at the start of Season 1, and now holds 2nd place in the Totem Driver's Den. She's a fierce competitor with a tunnel vision locked on that number 1 spot. All right, Variant and that Kodachrome Chimera on the outside looking to take over number 2 from Morgan Stark. Gets a jump from the gate. Morgan takes over in the pipeline through Calamity Corners. They're bumper to bumper. It's a hell of a battle right here. Variant's not giving up. He got past her, but then flips over on the final straight. Oh, wow. Wow, total suckage for Variant. Man, just got that pass and then flips it. Yep, got up on the wall, clipped that fence. That dastardly fence, jumping out on the raceway again. And gets a little thank you kiss from Morgan as she slips by him. And then comes Priestess, the number 1 ranked totem driver and speed record holder of last season. Highly skilled and highly competitive. She'll protect that number 1 ranking by any means on the raceway. And I dare say she has a strong favor with the mountain spirits on her side. All right, here we go. Morgan got lucky on that last one, I have to say. She have enough luck or favor from the mountain to get past Priestess. Priestess is saying no already on Divided Straight, going through Calamity Corners. Oh, got loose. Oh, and Morgan smacked into her side right there. And now Priestess is rolling backwards. I don't know if she's truly under power or what. She might have just been coasting there. Coasting on the favor of the mountain. And Morgan is down in the ravine. And that's an ouch right there. There's the smack. And that just took all of Morgan's momentum out. Her engine was probably dead. And she did flip onto the roof and bounce over onto her wheels. There was some shaking, there was some moving, and I don't think Priestess has given up that number 1 ranking anytime soon. But I'm going to cheer for anyone that goes up against her. The day will come when her taunting or the mountain catches up to her, and we'll all say, "My, how the mighty have fallen." We did not start out so well with a double DNF, but after that things got revved up. Simon Blaine still holds 7th after failing to take down Racing Rick, and Rick holds his own. Thunder Girl made a move, taking down Suki Kyoto and Treadpool. Thunder found some favor in the mountain today, and Suki, with a very unfortunate crash, falls to 5th for the first time in her career. Then it was Thunder versus Variant, two of the most explosive drivers in the Totem Wars. Fortunately, there was no explosion when Thunder lava caked in Calamity Corners. But for me, Variant versus Morgan Stark was the battle of the week. Variant was bumper to bumper in tow behind Morgan until somehow he had found a way around her in the cavern turn, but then wafted on that final straight, allowing Morgan to regain the lead and take that win. But wow, what a race. And when Morgan came up against Priestess, she found herself in the ravine under the dragon's spine, and Priestess coasted on the favor of the mountain to retain her #1 ranking in the Totem Driver's Den. Well, my friends, that brings us to the close of this broadcast, and with the sun setting over the Obsidian Mountain Raceway, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the Totem Wars. I hope you enjoyed the show, and until the next race, may the spirit of Aloha fill your days, share that smile with someone, and always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo. These are the Totem Wars, brother.